All right, well, here we are at Texas Motorplex, and this is for the Big Showdown Part 3. Third year they're doing this, second year for me, and I am parked pretty close here with the squad. So Red Shaker there, if you saw my first ever time I was drag racing here at the track, met him at that time. And then Red Hellcat, he used to be a Destroyer Gray 1320. But he traded up for a Hellcat, and we got 297 mods right there. Check out his channel on YouTube. That is Who Wants Smoke with the Hellcat. He's got a starting YouTube and 4 shaken, but we are started up a new club called Different Breed. And unfortunately, I don't ever get to hang out with these guys because I live like an hour and a half north of them. So it's really awesome that we're all here right now and got some awesome spot to park. But I already met Toro 704 earlier. He walked up to me. His car was here. It's not here now. Hopefully we're going to get a run in later. I got FC Chantum, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'll say your name. He's got an Audi. Hopefully I'll run into him sometime later because we've been wanting to race for quite a while. And then I am going to at some point race Buddy here with the Hellcat because this is pretty much stock. So it's a stock wide body Hellcat. It does have a wheel and tire on the back, and I kind of want to see how I do against it. Yeah, hopefully get some good runs. It's not as packed or crazy like it was last year. I think he said he already got like 5 runs in. I got here a little bit late because I had to get a trailer and then wash up and all that before I got here. So anyway, let me put this down, get teched, and hopefully get a run in here soon. All right, first run. I haven't done an intro yet. I'm going against my buddy with the Hellcat, and I think I'm gonna Transbrake it. Wait. I think I did pretty good, and I did the Transbrake, and it was a Pro Tree, so that was actually pretty good. It'll be interesting. Although I don't know what's going on with my drag mode. I turned it on, and then it like said it wasn't on, and then it was on, and I don't know. So, but hey, that was I felt like a good run, and the DA is like insane. It's like I think it's like 2,500 DA.
Man,
did you spin?
Well, when you bumped in, I was already ready, and then you ain't come in yet. And then I got off of it, and you came in. And then I tried to get back on it, and I didn't even leave on the light.
My drag mode started because I was using a Transbrake, and I took my drag mode on. I tried using my Transbrake and said I was in drag mode, but I remember hitting the button. I'm like, what the hell? Because at first it told me something like I can't put it in drag because the steering was in sport or something. Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell? So that's what happened.
Until you let your steering wheel in.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I think that was it was turned at the time.
So you want to run it again?
Well, I'm gonna run this dude right here first. So
all right, we'll get one later. I ain't worried about it.
Yep. All right, man.
All right, good one.
Crazy 1320. Got a scatter 1320 in the building in the left lane, in the right lane. Oh my smoke. It's a vehicle. Let's go. for the win. 11.3,
11.20.
120. They both ran 11.3s.
We're gonna talk about the slip later. So I did beat a Widebody Hellcat stock one time-wise, not just at the tree, but it was kind of weird run because I had issues with my drag mode, and he was ready before I was ready, and then he let off, then I got ready. It wasn't really very fair because all my issues. So we're gonna run it again later and see what happens, but for now I beat him. But this run, I'm hot lapping it. I'm going against Audi right there, all-wheel drive. He's got a turbo setup. He goes by F Chantham on Instagram and YouTube, so I'll link to him too. He is my second race. I already know he ran a faster time than me earlier, but who knows? It's all at the tree, so we'll see what happens because he's got about 3/10 on me. But if I can cut a good tree, and if he doesn't, then I got a shot. Transbrake. Oh, that was embarrassing at the line.
What happened there? Transbrake is out. The Pro Tree, I'm doing it way too fast. I'm doing it way too fast on the Pro Tree, so I'm done with the Transbrake. Okay, so really quick, kind of hot lap through those laps, and it was just bad. So let's just talk about it really quick. The first run with Hellcat, not that fair, only because if you saw my drag mode came out of drag mode, and then it wouldn't go back in, or I thought it was in, but it wasn't. And so after I was pre-staged, it took me so long to get staged that Who Wants Smoke, he was ready, then he had let off to, you know, because he had to wait for me, and then I got ready right away, and then so I mean, it was all wrong, and I did take way too long to stage, but because of that whole drag mode issue. But that being said, even take out the reaction times, just look at the ETs. ET wise, I beat a Widebody Hellcat, but we're gonna run it again, try and make it more fair. Now, second run, I ran F Chantham in the Audi, and I tried my Transbrake, and this is a 400 Pro Tree, not just a 500, 400 Pro Tree. And the Transbrake, I screwed up. I think I let go of the paddle and the brake too close to each other or something, and it canceled out. And you can see my trap speed was 119, so I would have beat him ET, but he said he had issues too. So we are going to run it again later too. And then third run, I went against the stock Hellcat Redeye.
And same thing, Transbrake, the 400 Pro Tree, just there's not enough time. Once you bump into stage, to let go of the paddle and the brake, there's just not enough time, at least not when you're inexperienced with it, because it's the first time I've used it again since that Houston track rental day when everything was good. But that was a full tree, so much easier with full tree. I embarrassed myself twice, so that's it. I'm not doing a Transbrake anymore today. I'm gonna go park for a little bit and let it cool down, and we're gonna come back when it's a little cooler. But I mean, honestly, I'm impressed. I ran an 11:30 and the DA at that point was like 2,500. So that's awesome. That right there is exactly what I'm so stoked about. That is I run the 11.5 class. Knowing I can do that even in high DA like this in hot weather is awesome. So that means I got it all. All right, quick. So I think I talked about this last year's Big Showdown, but this in 1993, 92, before I even turned 16, this was my dream car. This is the car that I wanted. A Dodge Stealth RT twin turbo. Tell me this thing isn't just gorgeous. And I know it's just a rebranded Mitsubishi, but hey, it still has the Dodge plate on it. Man, I love this car. I would love to find one. But I mean, look, this thing is clean. And I know it ain't a V8, but this is probably the only non-V8 car I would love to have. So yeah, oh man, I'm just in love with this car. All right, almost forgot to turn on all the cameras. Crossed the line before he did. I know I got him on the tree, so we got him there. What did Draggy say we do? 11:26. Yeah, again, the usual story. I have way too much stuff going on in here, and I'm never ready. Like, I almost forgot to turn this on. I forgot to get this connected to the Draggy, but we're all good. I'm getting better at it. So thank you. Holy crap, he ran a 1076. Holy. I still got the win because of the reaction time.
That was a good
dude, 1076.
Yes, 3. In the right lane. Versus the Scat. Excuse me. Versus the 1320 in the left lane. Let's go.
at 120.
So I ran 11:25 at 120 and 162.60 foot, 255 reaction time, and he ran a 1076. I'm sure you saw that. He was flying past me at the finish line basically, but I still won. And that's because of the tree. So he's saying I killed it, but 255 is not that great in racing, but it's decent at least. He had a 792, so that reaction time right there, I won that race at the tree, because obviously you'd see I ran a lot faster time. So by the way, this is for all you people that race out on the street, say, oh, this is faster than this, or I've never lost to a Mustang, or I've never lost to this, or I've never not beaten a Scat, and all your racing is on the street, and it's all crap, because here we have two cars. I'm a half second slower than him, but I won because of that reaction time. You don't get reaction times. You don't get these numbers on the street. And so, yeah, you might win, but you may still be the slower car and not even know it. So that's why street racing is stupid. Sorry, that's a slight rant that I went on. Anyway, So that's it for this run. Hopefully, I am trying to line up with Toro 704. So Toro 704, if you're watching, you're not watching it. By the time this comes out, this will be over. But hopefully, later in this video, we will race. Keep saying we want to run. We haven't done it yet, so let's do it. All right, on to the next one. All right, we got one last run for the day. I'm going up against Who Wants Smoke's Widebody Hellcat again for a rematch. I'm gonna see how we do. The DA has gone down. It's down just below 1900 last I checked, so quite a ways down. But the air is much cooler. It feels really good and nice. So for this run, I actually took the air filter out because I was thinking, oh, I might get 11.1, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe 11.0. Possibly, because air is better, and this car loves a big rest. And this thing's been sitting for several hours now, so it just seems like when it gets loosened up during the day and then rests for a few hours, it always has a good run. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for here. All right, we're just gonna foot brake it on this one. But that launch felt really good, dude. It felt really, really good.
That was nice.
That was a good run, man.
Yeah. Got out on me. That 13 footage.
Yep. Thank you. All right, we did. Wow, 11.22. So not as good as I'd hoped, but I am still 11.2. So for under 1900 DA, I'll get the exact DA, but yeah, I was under 1900. And he ran in 11.16. We're gonna come back to this in a little bit. I gotta load up on a trailer. He's actually gonna come and help guide me on my trailer, so we'll be back. All right, that's gonna wrap up the Big Showdown video. I think I went over that last time slip. So we had some good runs. We were able to beat a stock Widebody Hellcat, and we learned that we need a whole lot more practice on a Transbrake, especially if we tried on a 400 Pro tree, or honestly, we're probably just not gonna use it, because we'll probably, I don't know, I'm still gonna practice it. Need to figure, I'm gonna watch the video, try to see what I did wrong, although I'm not sure really gonna see much because I can't really see what my feet are doing or anything, so, but we'll see. But most of all, the best thing I found out today is even in 2500 DA, 83, 85 degree heat, I still ran an 11.30. That means I'm good to go in the 11.5 index class all year, regardless of weather. That is what matters the most to me, because that's money. Pretty good day, and right now I'm just doing my final walk around, you know, making sure all the ramps are up, I don't have wheel chocks left, things are up, chains are good. You know, I just always like to do a final walk around before I ever get on the road when I'm hauling anything or any trailer. So that's it for this video. Appreciate you watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and see you at the drag strip.